Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Ahmad Iqmal Aizat bin Ishaq, matric number S49199. Today I would like to summarize our case study, which is about the Kroger Company. The Kroger Company, a Cincinnati-based firm that operates many supermarkets in 32 states, acquired the Ralph chain of 450 supermarkets in 1998 when it bought Fred Meyer Incorporated, which had acquired Ralph the year before. Kroger had a reputation for being the well-run company with progressive and exemplary employee policies. According to the company's spokesman Gary Rhodes, for example, Kroger had a written policy prohibiting sexual harassment since the 1980s. It includes the procedure that enable the employees to point out any concern to the company. The company had a zero-tolerance policy for sexual harassment. It seemed especially unfair that Kroger would have to pay alleged injustice that had occurred before Kroger even owned Ralph. During the trial, the woman testified that Roger Misolet, manager of the store where they worked, began to harass them immediately after he took over the store in 1995. Several of the women said they complained to the Ralph management. The woman claimed, however, that the company did not remove Misolet from his store manager position, but instead moved the complaining woman to the other store in In April 1996, the company disciplined Misolet and transferred him to another Ralph store in nearby Mission Visual. Ralph made him manager over the store, where he supervised 80 store employees. Ralph now moved Misolet to another store, but this time demoted him to the position of receiving clerk.
Hi, my name is Norshan binti Azman, S46622. I will continue the summary. Alright, Ms. Alec denied all the allegations from the 6 female employees. Even though Ms. Alec got many excuses from the employees, but he's still in the company because he had a big reputation for being quite skilled at turning a store around, and also had a history of distinct profit at the stores that he managed. According to the Ralph, the first time they know about Ms. Alec harassment when Diana Gober and her husband complained to Human Resources in Comptown after Ms. Alec slammed her into the chair and pushed her into the desk. The Ralph company moved Ms. Alec to Mission Visual. On June 1st, 1998, the jury reached a 2-part verdict. The first part of the trial, they found the supermarket chain liable for gender harassment, failure to prevent gender harassment, and malice or operation based on a conscious disregard of the right or safety of others. Second penalty, the jury awarded 6 women $550,000 in compensatory damage and $3.325 million in punitive damage. Part of the June 1st, 1998 verdict, California judge, which is John Weber, who presided over the trial, discovered that one of the jurors was a shareholder of Ralph, so the juror know Ralph's real net worth. So they used the information company to decide what punitive damage should they impose on the company. In 1999, Ms. Alec had been demoted to working on loading dock. However, he continued working at Ralph more than a year after Kroger took over the Ralph. In 2000, Ralph management sent Ms. Alec disciplinary letter claiming that he had continued to make sex and race-based insults against Ralph employees, and he had continued to touch women inappropriately. 2002 was presided over by Michael Anolo. This time there was less dispute over the network of Ralph. robbed because the juror had available the exact price that Fred Meyer and Kurt had paid for Ralph in 1996 and Kroger had paid in 1997. April 5, 2002, the jury had awarded each of the 6 women $550,000 as compensation for emotional damage the harassment had caused them and $5 million each in punitive damage for a total award of $33.3 million. One woman who worked for Mr. Lake in 1985 said that he called her a dirty Mexican and threw things at her. While in 1992, a black woman said that he told her, "You can call me Jesus boss," like that. So one of the jurors, John Adile, declared that he felt that penalty was too small because the company should have been penalized at least 1% of $3.7 billion net worth.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I'm Nur Afika binti Suhaimi. I will continue the summary. The few months after the trial ended, Judge Michel Anello issued an order on July 12, 2002, which argued that the damage awarded to the 6 women in his order conceded that Ms. Yolet's behavior was utterly despicable but no evidence was insufficient to support the conclusion. Said Anello, the punitive damage awarded as compensatory damage for 60 times the $515,000 were not reasonably related to the compensatory damage. Anello concluded by reducing the $30.6 million awarded to the $8.25 million, which is the punitive damage. Each of the women should receive no more than 15 times the amount of compensatory damage the first jury had awarded them. The judge gave the 6 women to make up their mind whether to accept his reduced award or to agree the third trial. On July 24, 2002, the 2 women agreed to accept the judge's reduced award. The other 4 women decided to reject the smaller award. For 4 years, the case slowly wound its way through the court system, but 10-year-old case reached its final conclusion on March 1, 2006. The Court of Appeal, in what appeared to be reprimand to the 4 remaining female victims, ruled that they were entitled to punitive damage equal only 6 times awarded by the jury in their first trial.
Assalamualaikum and hello to Dr. Yusliza and all yang mendengar presentation ini. My name Aminuddin bin Apandi. My metric number is S46798 and today I would like to share with you all about this case study. Firstly, you must know Mr. Oleg is one of the employees at the Rapples companies and he was manager over there. There are a few employees that has become sexual harassment victim by Mr. Oleg. So for this issue, all the victim has been reported to the human resource staff about the Mr. Oleg actions. But human resource staff not take this issue seriously. So all the complaint that the victim reported did not reach to the Rapples headquarters about the Mr. Oleg actions. That was sexual harassment. On other sides, the Kroger Company also did not know about situation happened before when the Rapples Company ran the business. For your information, Kroger Company is one of the company that have good reputation and also have the written policy for sexual harassment for their company. So we can think all the mistake happened by Mr. Oleg action must responsible by Rapples Company and not be Kroger Company. So in this case, the judges make first decision that Kroger Company is wrong and must pay some compensations about $13.6 million. And now I want to see the judges make the wrong decision by setting the Kroger Company is one of the organizations that must responsible to the Mr. Oleg actions. This is because the Kroger Company is not the responsible to the Mr. Oleg actions, but the Rappers Company is one of the organization must responsible for this case. Why? Mr. Alex is one of the manager at the Rappers Company and not at the Kroger Company. Based on ethic value, any company that make mistake must be responsible to their actions. This is the ethic principle that all the company must follow. So, in my conclusions, the Rappers Company must take responsible to the Mr. action and not the Kroger Company. In evidence, in April 1996, all the victims had already complained about the Mr. actions to the headquarters staff, and the headquarters staff is not take seriously for this issue, but instead move the complaint woman to other store. So, that's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and very good morning. My name is Muhammad Fidabi Azmi. Today I would like to talk related about the question and answer for case study number 2. I think that the penalty, the appropriate for rape is compensatory and punitive damage. In my opinion, the 33.3 million of penalty was not excessive because the effect of sexual harassment may cause those 6 women psychologically and mentally. According to Sexual Harassment Support 2006, the victim of sexual harassment may have faced trauma, same as rape victim. That's all my argument related about the kind of penalty, the amount of penalty, and the final 2006 judgment fair or not. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Syed Shafiq bin Khairul Nazri. Just call me Shahir, and today I would like to present for my study case, and I need to answering for the question number 3. And the question is, should Kroger have to pay for the event but happen before it took over the chains of the supermarket? My answer is, I would like to say about the draft, it should be take the responsible for the policy that prevent from the complaint from reaches headquarters. And the reason why I say that is because rough management did not promote feedback and do better than before. Furthermore, there is another things which I want to point out is something happened in April 1996. Some women have already complained to the RAF, and however, the company did not take the measure and action to solve the problem. In the words, the RAF company did not to punish Miss Oleg. What the RAF company did not is moving those women who complain Miss Oleg to other supermarket. In addition, the RAF company should pay punitive damage for those women because RAF did not do a good job on the complaint area and make a lot of employee feel terrible. I would like to say that it's hard to judge whether or not it is fair. As I thought before, how much damage they could get from RAF depend on the each party's situation. Furthermore, harassment is not like a raping. In other words, the final judgment at least is not extreme. For me, Kroger should not to pay for the event that happened before it took over the chains of the supermarkets at all. However, it depends on the contact between each other. Okay, we just continue for the question number 4.
Assalamualaikum, madam. My name is Muhammad Afiq bin Iman. My MIT number is S46676. So I will answer the question number 4 of this case study. So the question sounds like, what can a company do to make sure that a situation like Mr. Oleg does not occur? Why do you think Ralph allowed Mr. Oleg to continue managing a store? So, what company can do is they must put zero tolerance about sexual harassment issue. They can also take the feedback or do a survey, online survey on their employees about the issue. They can also put the supervisor on their manager, and all the complaint should be investigated truly. Next, why Mr. Oleg still be hired on the store is because the achievement that he can make or the profit that he made for the store. He also can retain the bottom line profit for the store. That's all from me. Thank you.